Oh, look at the size of these guys. And look at the water quality and the fish. They look happy. They are hungry. What town are we in?
This is Dunstable.
What?
Dunstable in Bedfordshire.
We're in Dunstable in Bedfordshire.
Yeah.
I'm Greg Wittstock, the Pond Guy. This is my channel, Greg Wittstock, the Pond Guy. It's all about showcasing how people live the aquascape lifestyle, including these mates over here, Mark MJ Wilson from Any Pond Unlimited and Daniel from Brit Ponds. And we are a project you built last year?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
All right, let's check out another beautiful aquascape ecosystem water feature. The sun is out. I didn't think the sun was showing out here.
Okay, this is Greg.
Hello there.
The Pond Guy, Greg, how are you?
Yeah, good, thank you.
So this young man built you a water feature last year, huh?
He did, yeah. He done well.
I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Come on through.
Thank you very much.
What was your name?
Keith.
Hi, Keith. Thank you for letting us come over.
No, that's not a problem. You know the way?
I know the way. So this was our access through here.
Okay, through the garage.
There you go.
Oh, what a nice garden with artificial grass in front of it.
Yep.
That nice sound. It's a deep yard. Is that an orange tree back there?
No, apples.
Apples.
Yeah, they're red. They're just turning.
Trees and a pond head.
Are any of the apples edible right now?
Yeah. So the one on the right, please help yourself.
Oh, I'd love to grab an apple. So this is a new hobby for you?
No, we've been having ponds for about 45 years.
Well, that would not be a new hobby. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So how long have you lived here?
Here we've been about 30 years-ish.
Okay. So was there an existing water feature here before?
There was, but it was very kind of like formal pond with lots of walls. And I think it was the year before last I got in contact with Dan off your videos, and I think I got Mark.
Yep.
Who then to build the eco pond at the back, which was done really well.
So you've had, for 45 years, you've kept water features. So compare and contrast what you've traditionally kept versus a wetland filtered aquascape ecosystem.
It's a lot different, a lot so much easier.
How so?
Well, before we had like a UV filter with the filter,
Yep.
foam filters.
Traditional.
We got to unusual, a good summer in England here with lots of sun. The algae and the blanket weed was just clogging it up. So once, twice a week, changing the filters, rinsing them out, putting them back in.
How often do you clean the wetland filter?
I did it once. I cleaned out all the blanket weed because I thought, well, that's not too good. But
One time in 1 year?
Since you've been here, so what's about 6 months?
Well, the pond has been in about 6 months. The wetland was a year or so older, isn't it? Yeah. Because we did the wetland first, didn't we?
So you went from twice a week to once a year.
Once a year, yeah.
That would call lower maintenance. And look at the water quality and the fish. They look happy. So here would be my suggestion. The lilies need to be repotted.
Yep.
More soil and fertilizer. Every year you have to repot the lilies, and you can see there's a lack of soil. You can fill it all the way up, and then you'll have more root growth and bigger blooms.
Okay.
Cool.
I love the creeping Jenny over here. And then this is the center of your yard. So the whole yard, you look down and this is what you see. Does your wife like it too?
Yeah.
Look at this orchard back here. All right, so I think I want a pear.
Hey, you got
How about you pick me a good one, buddy? A good pear.
how about that one?
All right.
And then we got a load of eating apples here.
Very good. What kind of apples are those?
Eating apples.
Well, I would call every apple an eating apple.
Yeah. Oh, well, that one.
It's for
we
like
call
pies.
it cooking apple. So yeah,
cooking
for like,
apple.
For like apple pie, apple crumble.
You have to cook them to eat them. These you can eat right after the tree.
That's right. Yeah.
So why don't you, Daniel, go ahead and tell us what you did here.
Okay, so first project we did here just a year and a half ago was this, which is our wetland. We made a small wetland out to this. Plenty of blanket weed on it, but it's absolutely fine for it to be up there and not in the pond. A natural filtration through different levels of gravel, different thicknesses of gravel, percolates from the bottom up and then comes back in. And then this year we came in about 6 months ago, March, April time, and we took an old bare liner pond out and we replaced it with a full ecosystem pond and a little bubbling rock. We joined the two together. We joined the wetland to the pond via a stream. So we just kind of dug out an area and we created the stream area. This one also has an intake bay over there. So you obviously, you know, you don't see any skimmers or anything like that. It's somewhat a little bit safer with the fish as well, intake bays. We find sometimes when we put a skimmer on a existing pond or a pond that's already got fish, they occasionally end up in the skimmer. As and when we can, I try to do an intake bay. So basically the fish can swim over that area where the pumps are located, but they're safe to swim over and then come back out. Crystal clear water, 2 foot deep, and you can see those fish really, really well. Creeping jennies going well. It's just looking lovely. Obviously coming towards the end of the season, so some of the aquatic plants are dying off, but it's looking really good.
I love this garden. I love visiting and seeing how people are living the aquascape lifestyle, and the fact that he has been in the hobby for 45 years and he just recently started living the aquascape lifestyle is awesome. Beautiful, low maintenance, ecosystem-based water features working with Mother Nature, not against her. A wetland filter that gets cleaned once a year versus a traditional filter that you see that gets cleaned weekly or bi-weekly. Okay, so I've been to Maidenhead Aquatics. This is a chain, right, Mark?
Yep, Maidenhead Aquatics is a big chain in the UK. One of two. World of Water is another chain.
All right, so let's go look at how traditional water features are sold in the UK. Maidenhead Aquatics, aquarium and water gardening specialists. All right, look at the size of this store. That's the first thing that I always notice over here. And there's 60 or 70 of these locations. Not very many in the entire USA that are this big. Hey, they got a coffee shop. I got my coffee. So this is a traditional drum or canister size filter. And the paradigm shift that in America we have, that I really started, was instead of trying to get a filter to filter dirty water, it's a filter to build beautiful water features. So you don't see our filters, our biofalls and our wetland filters. But look at all the fish. How fun is that? Even more up here. Is this where the sturgeon are? Oh, look at the size of these guys. Oh yeah, there's a big sturgeon down there.
And a big chagoy.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. So the nicest koi right there, that's probably 36-inch plus koi. Probably a 4-foot long sturgeon down there. These guys are ready to get fed. So how fun is that? You get to come in, look at fish, and have a coffee. Wow. Now, any display water features here built traditionally?
Outside, there's like fountains.
This is my buddy, Design Toscano. Mike Stopka makes those.
Fish go towards those 2 pools. On the outside, look.
They are hungry. So is this the displays out here?
Not even working.
Oh, they're all off. But these are just kit waterfalls. Yeah, it's actually kind of a nice backdrop here with the bamboo and stuff. But yeah, this is how they build water features or waterfalls traditionally out here. Let's check out the fish house. incredible. We do not have stuff like that in America. Challenge is, they're not really decorative water feature builders. Not a single one of their display water features was building. Amazing fish. And imagine if Aquascape was more prevalent over here, what we could do with this country. It's absolutely amazing to see the hobby and how big it is over here.